ECN Trade Technical Webinar. Good morning, my name is Rob Clayton. Well, the Australian dollar overnight, or more to the point, in the Sydney session, advances a rally up towards 75.2025 and breaks and fuels the rally on to challenge the next level, which is at 75.65.70. Now, as you can see here, the market responded quite well and rejects that level to send the view now back towards 75.05. From there, I expect to see further weakness towards 74.65 and then looking towards the downside, this key level still holding at 74 cents. Now, a break underneath 74 cents would actually give a move towards 71.5 to 72 as an objective. In light of how the markets responded to that failed upside challenge in the last 24 hours, I expect to see any renewed challenges to fail again, with the expected outcome to challenge that lower side region of 74 cents. The euro overnight challenges the upside, but quickly supply emerges in front of that 112.0520 resistance. Now, in light of the current price action, I expect to see a fall towards this key support of 111.45 and get a break of that level. Then that exposes the next target, which comes in at 110.50.65, with the objective still holding down here at 109.50.75. In light of the current price action, any advances towards the upside again should fail towards a 112.0520 with firmer resistance at 112.75.80. So do keep an eye on this level of 111.45 today. Dollar yen, very disappointing how the market breaks back down under 102, with the support now holding at 101.25.50. Although I expect to see bullish demand from that level and respond to a rally to challenge that 103.35.45 area, as you can see here, is that the risk is the lack of demand from 101.25 today or the next 48 hours could actually see a further fall and see the market back towards that 99.40.60 level. In light of how the markets responded very well from this 101.25, then I expect the pattern to be repeated again and possibly see a retracement up towards 102.20, and we need to see a break of that 102.60.65 to get momentum continuing. The price action in sterling overnight, well, clearly exhaustion set in when the market went to challenge that level of 130.70. And just above there you can see the market just completely turned around and collapsed back down towards the lows of 130.15. Now, in light of the current price action, although I am looking for a move down to 128.45.55, don't get caught short in the next coming few days, as the market can still get up towards 130.5 before that initial move down. So if you get short here, you may have to wear the squeeze up towards that 131.5. So do take a note of that. However, the broader view is still pretty much, I feel, from what the technicals tell me, a move down towards 128. Gold still very much, as you can see, in a downtrend on these dailies and still holds towards the objective 1300. Now, a break of that level gives a whopping fall of $50 to a 112.50 target, with the resistance now coming in clearly around 113.19 as the market went there yesterday and clearly you can see here retreated from this level. So above 1,319, resistance even gets harder at 1,328 to 32. And in light of this downtrend, I still feel the market is poised towards that level of 1,300 and see where we go from there. And to wrap with oil, still very much in a downtrend, and especially with the rejection overnight of this spinning top or shooting star, suggests a further weakness. Not fully the shooting star, but nevertheless you can see here the market tested it and rejected it and closed to its lower side of the range. Does support the pattern coming through towards that level of $43 a barrel. A break there would expose further weakness and see a move towards $41.60. Any advances should still find a struggle up towards that $44.5 to $45 region. Well, that's a wrap for today. Thank you very much for your attention and joining me for my webinar. And look out for the report that's coming out very shortly. And I hope you enjoy the day ahead.